Such a transition. Good day, Lego peeps. Morning, afternoon, evening, overnight, whatever it is as you may be watching. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's good. It's time for a stream. Let's get some folks in. What's up, Lego peeps?
Hello. Welcome to America's Game of the Week, NFL on Fox, between the Cowboys and the Eagles will win the division.
Cowboys, boo! We hate the Cowboys.
I didn't sign up for this crap.
Good morning, everybody, especially to my buddy Lol.
Morning.
Really great.
Oh, Castle.
Dave's back after Week World Chicago.
Castle.
We use right after that. Let's see who's around. James, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hey, we got Miss Bricks dropping in. Hey, Lee. Good morning.
Hey, Lee.
Good afternoon for you. Stud and
Dud. Who's the stud and who's the dud? Guess we'll never know.
Stud and the dud. Who's the stud? Who's the dud? Guess we'll never know.
What's up, Ned? How you doing, buddy?
Wow.
I haven't gotten. I had to.
Where were you last Friday night at the scene of the crime scene, or at the scene of the crime?
Anyway, so today, time to finish up this castle. That's what I'm doing. What was
I thought it was time to finish that airport.
Castle. Right, Greg? Castle. Speaking of LOL, what are you up to there?
Working on the second floor, redoing some of the color scope, fixing it.
Nice.
Hopefully
How's it going, Eric? What do you got going over there?
Finish up the battling here. I'm about to start something else here in a second. Just gonna try and see if I can get it on the placard stand.
Always fun to get up big stickers, yeah. What's going on with you, Dave?
I am going to work on the Forestman gift with purchase.
Oh,
nice.
yeah, that's probably going to be up next after I finish this. Oh, yeah.
I'm saving that for next month.
What do you got going on, Mayo?
So as you can see in front of me, well, actually, have you done everyone else?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you're seeing in front of you is the tower crane that I was working on, and because you built your tower crane last week, and you used the same cross hatching with the 1x6x5 girder wall panels. I took it upon myself to fulfill my promise to my Patreon supporters and finally get my tower crane done. And I got a little urban garden done at the bottom. That was after I felt like I am done for now with my airport terminal. And I'll talk about my airport terminal a little bit later.
Cool. Flash. We'll see how far he gets today.
Just playing Forge of Empires right now, so I'm not talking.
Thanks, Ned. No problem. Appreciate it. And safe drives, buddy.
Safe drive, Ned.
Let's make sure that we got the mood music going here.
The tavern music.
The tavern Celtic medieval tunes.
It's time to feel all warm. Actually, no, it's not time to feel all warm and fuzzy in a jazz cafe. That's another song.
I have no idea what's going to be playing as this continues because I only stopped it at an hour 50 after Thursday night, and it still has like 8 hours plus to go in this.
Wow. It almost sounds like some of the, it almost sounds like the Wake hornpipe theme from SpongeBob.
All right, where was I here?
No, I can't sound it out properly.
And since James requested it,
Thanks, James. Thanks, buddy.
thanks, James. What the hell is bad southern here? Okay, here it is. Okay.
Yeah, if I put this on the wall and it's not on a stud, it's going to be a dead of a go.
Oh.
See what you did there. All right.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Well, speaking of the same bat time, same bat channel, I'm actually wearing Wigzar's t-shirt for the Ticket Truck Army. I did a wardrobe change.
Thanks. I wonder if that'll come through.
Thanks, Matt.
I heard it.
It's just in the browser window right now. It's not through Steam Screen Deck.
Ah. Oh, Eric's making. Oh, Eric's gonna make scooters now. Okay.
Scooters!
Scooters!
Ooh, fun.
Oh, we're going 2 of the scooters. Oh, yeah.
I may or may not pick up one more of those. Yeah.
I did get in a Daily Bugle yesterday for double VIP.
Nice.
Sweet.
I
Unfortunately,
saw that we do have double VIP in Australia, but I'm not planning on getting anything because I'm saving up for purchases in August.
say unfortunately or fortunately, depending on your perspective, I'm heading right to the store again after we're done this morning because I was informed of a couple great new pieces on Pick-a-Brick at my store.
Ooh.
So I gotta go spend a little bit of money.
And I've got 60. I think I've got $65 on still on my $150 gift card. That I need to. And I'm running on some more wall panels on the pad wall.
I do have to check and see if they have more of those or not. Hey, Rob. Morning, buddy.
I stick to one part. What part is it, James, that you're looking for? Yeah, I'm super interested to see what you do with that harvester. That's going to be cool, I think. I think it's going to be really cool.
And James is very much into the farming mocks at this point.
Yeah,
Doing a
those
lot with
tractors
stuff.
are all looking really good. He's doing.
Yeah. The farming tractor army. Just like I'm building up my Falcon army. Problem is that James' tractor army could come in and destroy my Falcon army.
Falcon!
Okay, that's done. Yeah, so not only was I building this tower crane, which I hope, when I was building this, I said that I was inspired by your tower crane, Matt, a tower crane, Matt. That was after I finally got the interior detail of the third floor done. So I need to go. I need to probably go onto Bricklink and get $500 worth of pieces, maybe more, for random projects, because I've got to finish the roof for this, and I've got to change out some of the pieces on the interior. I was able to build the control tower. I still need to find the satellite dish that goes on top.
Cha-ching. Money, money, money.
Money, as Mr. Krabs would say.
What are you doing? Chicken?
And I did put a lot of labels on my drawers today. So I've got a whole bunch of the too long axles and pins. So I put the label on.
I haven't bothered labeling any of my stuff because I know it's going to change again. Which does cause me problems because sometimes I'm like, where the hell did I put X, Y, or Z? But
Hey, good morning, Alex.
hi,
Good
Alex.
morning.
Welcome back there, buddy. Appreciate you dropping in. Can't stay as long as I got to look for. Thank you very much. I appreciate you dropping in nonetheless. I hope that
It's
your
supposed to.
housework or whatever you got to do outside goes well.
And on another note, when I was cleaning my room this week, I found the other BAM pack. So now I've got my I've got my herd of 12 pigs,
Oink, 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 oink.
and all of the figures I bought to get those have skeleton heads on them.
I think I did share this in my last. Yeah, I did share this before. I did buy this a week or so ago, so I've got some pigs and all that fun stuff.
What I'm finding really frustrating is that they put the cows and the sheep on. They put them on Pick-a-Brick on the Pick and Build hub. They sold out. They haven't put the listing back on to not even say out of stock. So I don't know if they're coming back to Pick-a-Brick online, which really
Yeah,
sucks.
who knows what the hell they're doing with the online stuff at this point?
Just guessing.
But I did notice a change.
Trying to
When
get
you
rid
go to
of.
withdraw your VIP points, you no longer have to choose, do you want to redeem them online or on the phone? They just put them all together, which is more easier.
Nice.
What was that, Dave?
Nice, Scotty.
Oh, I heard someone speculating that they think they might be trying to get rid of the bricks and pieces online because they haven't put any of the new stuff from this year on the site yet.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did do something like that, to be honest, because everything I keep hearing is that bricks and pieces is not a moneymaker for them at all.
Uh-huh.
and it in one way costs them more to maintain that service.
Yeah, it's because it's too custom. They need to do
Yeah.
batches.
Yeah, so I don't,
If
it
you have to
wouldn't
buy
surprise me
100
if
bricks
that's
or 100 plates, it's a lot easier to package. And
yeah,
and
having to pick out like 2 of this and 2 of that individually. It's just,
if you had to buy 50 a minimum of each thing, it would be super easy.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they just don't do it like that, because honestly, people buy it in those quantities anyway, and it would save the amount of time that the workers have to pick. And if they grouped like 50 1x2 bricks and like 30 1x4s, for example, you wouldn't even need to pay employees, because you could just do it with automation.
James, you're ordering from me? What?
Oh, all right. I was gonna try if I could hook you up.
Oh.
I help friends out.
Glad to hear that, Scotty. Wish you well, man. Quick recovery.
Oh,
No,
man.
I should tell the folks out there that I'm live on the Brookstream Twitch stream.
90 degrees. Oh, sweet. It's going to be 90 degrees here, too. After I make my run to the store, I'm heading over to my parents' house for the day to go swimming. Oh, yeah. Looking forward to that. Greg, are you making noise?
Oh, I thought I muted. Damn it. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Thanks, Greg.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go back on mute.
I don't know. What do you want to do today?
No, it's my
Neener, neener, neener.
Yeah, I think they were talking like 95 plus here today. Yeah, I may have to go. I'm not a big swimmer, but I might have to go hang out at my sister's house. Especially since she's at the Pez convention in Michigan.
Yeah, that's definitely the one thing that I do like doing is during the summer. It's definitely easier and cool when we can. Looking forward to doing that today. Maybe tomorrow as well. Definitely next weekend for a July 4th party.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so
I love how eager you are, Greg.
That came out actually pretty good. I'm happy with that one.
but
Oh man. Oh, that just sounds awful. Oh god. That'd be literally me sitting in a freezer or something trying to stay cool.
yeah.
That just sounds horrible.
I just sent out a watch link to this live stream on my Instagram stories.
Yes, thank you. Oh, throwing pieces around.
God, I love construction sites.
What is that one you got?
This the wrecking ball one.
That's one of the ones you got from the yard sale, right?
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Now it should be.
Nayo, please don't start singing Miley.
I heard Jerry.
No, definitely not.
Now, if we had Greg to sing it, that would be great.
If Greg did that, that would be like the centerpiece of this entire stream.
What's that? I sang Wrecking Ball?
No, you showed off the box for the 2018 demolition site that has the, or was that 2016? I can't remember the date. The set that has the wrecking ball, and that reminded me of that song, you know.
Yeah, what I'm saying though is if Greg actually sang the song, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. But what would be even more funnier is if you went back in time, and finished your airport terminal before me.
I'm not in a huge rush, Mayo. Projects happen as they happen.
If you're so Brick Sergeant, so James showed me he's got a hook lift he's working on.
Okay.
That's part of future build that he's got. I think it would look awesome, say within a barn, right? Like if you wanted to stay within the tractor harvester theme, right? You could build like a big barn, like have a good sized barn, have that hook lift so it's pulling those bales of hay that you've got set up on your on the trailer to pull up and like put up into like upper loft areas and stuff. Like that's one thing I'm thinking. Obviously, like mechanic shops, like with a bigger crane, or even like a big factory building. Just a couple of thoughts.
Factory.
Factory. I'm gonna build me a factory.
Try to do that one. Factory.
Oh boy, that one's easy. That one I can do.
For context, the reason that I had Greg do this one is if anybody watches Jank streams in the last 4 to 5 months, they know that he is doing Gundam as an actual hobby as opposed to Lego, which is he considers work. And one of the redeems that he has is Panfred Nudo here on Twitch.
Gundam.
So Greg's been watching streams with me too, and we were talking about, I'm like, oh, why don't you do that?
If only someone would be creative enough to do something like that for me about I'm saying trains. Maybe I have to commission someone or bribe them.
I'm not sure that would work though, because it works if you have a 2-syllable word. Like Gundam is 2 syllables, castle is 2 syllables.
Batman.
Exactly.
Yes, Batman.
Sweet. I just saw your response, James. Sweet. Yeah, I think that would look sweet like that. Like that.
Do you want to share a picture of what he showed you?
Yeah, I can. James, you good with that? If he's good with that, I'll share it.
I mean, he's openly talking about it in chat, so.
All right. Yeah,
You might want to share.
Yeah, no, I'd rather make sure I'm all good. Because I think it's sweet little crane, little lift he's working. All right, hold on, James, I'm showing it. Give me 2 seconds. I'm sure it doesn't.
Castle.
I love your excitement.
Thanks, Matt. Hold on.
I should get Eric to do some sound effects too.
All right, hold on. There we go.
What are you talking about?
All right, what is it? Why is it saying? All right, there it goes. So this is the crane lift he's working on. Obviously, this is just, he's got the supports here just to kind of, but that kind of crane lift there. I think it could work in those either in a farm to do like that, staying with his tractors and stuff, or in a factory building, like moving, like either like a steel factory, like when it's moving those big giant steel, like the giant crucibles of melted steel around and stuff.
What are they
In the
called?
Rust Belt, like Pittsburgh or Cleveland.
Definitely there.
Yeah.
It's a gantry style crane, the overhead like that. Yeah, those can work in a lot of places.
Yeah, gantry. I'm on one of these days, Alice. One of these days, I'm going to have to put back together my gantry crane from the harbour.
One of these days, eventually I'll get to doing the seaport area. I'm going to pull out my custom crane that I built a couple years ago and mod that up a little bit more, since I've improved on my building since then.
Nice.
Not sure anybody's really seen it unless you happen to check maybe early videos that I did in my city, like back in 2000 before I tore everything apart and started doing it again. I don't know if that was even there or not. That might have been there. The crane that I built was like back in 2019. Inspired, of course, by somebody else that has an amazing harbor, seaport area in his city.
Oh, me?
So
Definitely not you. What's up, Dave?
Greg
is
Village.
this a new piece, or is this? Do I just not build enough sets that would have it? It's like the
Hold on,
bricks.
Hang on, let me go in on you here.
All right.
Oh, you got it, Matt.
Yeah, it's black, so it's hard to see, but the like half 2x2 round.
I feel like it's a recent new piece.
I think I've seen one of those before in a set.
I've seen it before.
Okay.
Maybe it was in the Winnie the Pooh.
Maybe like a Winnie the Pooh, yeah, something like that. Rob says they've been around a year or so.
Gotcha.
Need to work out to put into 2 shelf spaces. Oh man, all the challenges, right, Rob? What to do with your limited space? I hear you. I hear you.
I'll just mute myself while I sort some of these pieces.
Okay. Been around for a year. James says it's new. Well, I mean, yeah, it's new still. Been around for a year. That's new. I call that new.
Newish, yeah.
Okay. Yay! What's that? Ooh, I get to build the dragon now.
Ooh.
I forgot that this set has a dragon. Which is cool because I can actually have the dragon hanging around and burning people up in battle.
That's a nice thought. Oh, you know what? Hey, dragon, just melt them all.
Dragon Ball Z.
Did you not see Lord of the Rings and all that? Smog?
I did. It was I
Game
failed.
of Thrones.
I was going to say Game of Thrones too, but I actually have not watched it. I was one of the few that never got into it, so I can't comment on it.
I never watched it either.
I'm supposed to have a practice in like 30 minutes.
What's that?
Oh, mountain biking season this fall. I just got to notice there's a coach practice in 30 minutes.
Oh boy.
I have to put in one of the tree. I don't want to double anything. Yeah, that's kind of a tough thing to do, right, Rob? Like I've had those same thoughts. Like I already have X, Y, or Z. Do I really want to put something else like that in the city? Sometimes I still do, though. Like I've got multiple banks. Where's Lumpy Jack? I know Lumpy Jack is around somewhere.
He said, I think he's going to jump on. He's finishing up something. I think he wants to show, so. I'm actually liking how the exterior's coming out.
First time I've seen these, Palisade profile bricks in the black.
I think I have seen those.
So which one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and since I forgot to do this when you mentioned your thing a minute ago, Dave. Greg's like, yes, he's making fun of somebody other than me.
Yay!
Did I see the village bicycle?
Yep. I was trying to think of something the other day, like what can I do to kind of poke fun at Dave a little bit? I'm like, Dave is a bike rider, so I'm gonna do something with that. And then it just evolved from there.
Oh, I thought it was reference to just the size of the roads on Greg's City.
No, I have actual roads. Dave doesn't allow cars in his city, though.
This is true.
I have.
I only allow. Sorry, go on.
I'm kind of liking how the front's looking.
I only allow cars in my city. I only allow cars in my city that look like they were made in Japan.
James. All right.
What have I done to deserve this?
Oh, Battle Buddy.
There's your battle buddy.
Promoting the guy and everything else. All right, good. Oh.
Greg, just think that someday if I get the redeems actually working correctly, how many times he can do that himself.
Oh my gosh. That would be fantastic.
Will it?
I will say it will be fantastic.
Okay.
And again, why? Why do I?
Yeah, why do I do this to myself? Right.
Oh.
Not sounded like Dave broke his bike.
Oh no.
I'm glad you find that so funny.
I do. Oh.
That bike ring-a-ling. Oh, we've got a lumberjack. Hey, lumber.
Josh. Yeah.
Some people might know that I've got a bigger whiteboard than lumberjack.
It's not the size of your whiteboard, it's how you use it.
Exactly.
Yeah, yes. It is.
Okay. So,
Oh my God.
there's a new edition. Yes. Oh wait, I didn't do the sound effect. So there's a new addition to the Lumberjack City. We've all seen this guy before.
It's Greg.
No, we definitely know who that guy is.
Well,
I know that guy.
Greg has a way to get around now.
Oh. The go-kart with purchase.
Matt, I'm going to bring him up. That is awesome. Wait,
I did some color swaps. So now it's almost all purple go-kart for Greg to get around the city.
That's perfect for him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's too funny.
There we go.
That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful.
That's awesome. Thanks, Josh.
So everyone knows who that sig fig is, but how many people know who this sig fig is?
Do we?
Yeah, do we, Matt?
Do we?
Even though you were the one who pioneered it and I signed off on it.
Do it.
Do it.
Execute order Lego bricks.
Also, I want to thank Miss Bricks, who's in the chat right now, who gave me the suggestion about how to build this head of cabbage or lettuce, sticking 4 of the 3 leaf pieces onto the sides of the Travis brick. And now I'm holding, and now I made this joke in my live stream. I've got cabbage face bricks in the palm of my hands.
I thought you were implying something about PPP, man.
No, I've got cabbage face bricks in the palm of my hands.
Oh, this is cool. I like this technique.
Because Scott, if Scott's still here, he's the one who can talk about PPP for you.
PPP.
Why are we
Not
talking
sure.
about personal protective products?
Or if
No,
or if
we're
tags.
talking about Lego. It's
We
priced per
just had a
card.
safety meeting at work yesterday.
Or if Taz comes on and he shows off the modifications he may or may not have done with the Friends recycling truck, he can bring out the Turd Squad. Not sure what, I can't remember what that's an acronym for.
Saying hi to you there, Josh.
Is that Greg messing up the green room again?
No, I'm not messing up the green room. What are you talking about? No.
Greg, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You know, but my fart sound effect is better.
No, Mayo.
It sounds like someone shat themselves.
That's
How do you
that is
how
definitely
do you know
something.
Matt's is a sound effect? It could be the real thing.
Right? I mean, that's literally a clip of Greg in his bathroom.
Hey, what? You know what?
Hey. That's illegal in 7 states. Oh, I guess yours isn't one of them. Speaking of Emily, Eric, how's the kitty collection coming on?
Oh, I mean, we haven't done a whole lot. She's been getting so many Minecraft Legos lately.
Oh, has she totally given up on the cat collection?
Oh no, she hasn't. She's gotten a boatload of
Sidetracked
Legos.
with something else temporarily?
Yeah. Minecraft is on her brain right now.
I'm trying to build Minecraft blocks by buying the classic sets and making and just using random pieces because I don't care about the mobs or the mods that are in Minecraft sets.
Yeah,
You need
she
to
was
remind her to get
on
back
Tuesday
on that.
night with us and attacking Greg.
Oh man, this panel is growing by a moment.
Just to unbalance the panel. Just to
We're going to have more
unbalance
people
the
here
panel.
on the panel apparently today than we're going to have people watching.
G'day.
Hey, mate.
Morning,
Glad
Glad.
to see it, Taz.
Hi, Mayo. Now, Matt, I see you've certainly lowered the standards of your stream by inviting Lumberjack on as a panel guest. But look, as far as scraping the bottom of the barrel's concerned, you've turned to Lumberjack. I mean, come on, Matt. I thought we were mates. Now, I know Law Lego wouldn't pull this type of hijinks on a live stream, but You have lumberjack on? I mean, come on, mate. I mean, where are your standards, Matt? For crying out, bloody
I mean,
loud.
Kaz, you should talk. You literally had him on an hour ago with you.
Taz, you're just jealous because my lighthouse actually lights up.
And yours is finished. Yeah, your lighthouse is finished.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is just
Have you ever had a thought like this?
Cheers, Taz.
I don't think I get in trouble when I
happy to be a part of it. Yes, and just so in case anybody is wondering, that sort of banter between myself and Lumberjack is it's all good and fine. We're not friends. We're mates. We've had a much more sort of deeper connection as mates. Sadly through sad circumstances, but we have that bit of a connection there. And you know, rather than sort of dwell on some of the sad stuff that we both experienced, we thought, why not just pay out on each other and just have some fun at our own expense? And more to the point, if we can't make ourselves laugh, then Stud and the Dud wouldn't exist. So, yeah, if anyone's wondering, it's never serious when Lumberjack and myself, you know, make fun of each other.
Wait, no.
Congrats on your 1 year anniversary.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah, you guys have a big one coming up
It's
next
Nerf
weekend.
or nothing.
Damn. Now, Lumberjack, tell me you don't use that for any stray cats that wander past you, right? Your apartment complex there, do you?
No. That's what the BB gun's for.
Oh my God.
Poor kitty.
Yeah, seriously, poor kitty.
I wouldn't.
Poor
I
kitty
wouldn't
cat.
do that. I would not. I would never. Plus, from the balcony, I'd have to like go downstairs to get the dart, and the heck with that.
Too far to walk, Lumberjack. Too far to walk.
So I finished bag one here, and I figure I should probably act like I care as a coach and head over to this prep.
Nice.
But-
I have to take a look at that. Oh, and
Thanks for flexing, Dave. Way to rub it in.
there you go, Dave.
All right. But you guys all have a good morning, and I will probably be around on Tuesday.
Thanks for the
Sounds
warning.
good.
Hey, you're a legend, Dave. Good to see you, buddy.
All right, good to
Have a
see
good
you.
day.
Take
you,
care,
Dave.
mate.
Yeah.
Dave's awesome, mapping the miles. He's awesome.
Yeah, I'm just seeing Dave start building the Forestman's gift with purchase is making me excited for next month when I'll be building two of them.
So that's going to be coming up here momentarily as soon as I finish this.
Oh, you're almost. Ooh.
I get super stoked and excited for all the.
Wow.
That's exactly why I did that little clip, because Stream Elements told me I had to.
The glorious boxes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was just reading Rob's. Wow.
Oh my God, Rob.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh wait, Taz, I was supposed to ask you a question on behalf of Greg.
Yes.
Buy any good magazines lately?
Matter of fact, now that you mention it, while I didn't get any magazines this time round, I did make a purchase not too long ago. So there you go.
Oh, some Bluey Bluey collectible figures.
Yeah.
That was good, Josh. I had forgotten about that, to be honest. since a couple weeks ago.
Hey, have a good one, Alex. And thanks
So
for stopping.
those magazines that
Okay,
you
man.
got, Taz, are you gonna are you only interested in the articles?
Yes, just the articles.
No, remember they were for his dad.
That's right. They were for my dad, not me. So whether he was interested in the articles, not too sure.
He was just being a good son by helping his dad out. That's all.
That's right. That's exact. See, Matt, you understand. You get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, good times. Good
That was
times.
a
Really
good
likes the
one.
big long article in the middle.
The fold-out article.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
This is fun.
he didn't specify what type of magazine actually.
Oh, that's a cool dragon. Oh, I like that, Matt.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, that's cool. That's
It looks
awesome.
like it looks like it could have been sold as its own little $10 or $15 creator set, which is nuts.
This easily could have been a poly bag. There's no question it could have been a poly bag.
That looks kind of like the Midgard dragon that came in that Viking set.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it would have been better if they'd sold that separately, because then it would make the actual castle set cheaper.
It probably would have taken like $10 off, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so with that done, I'm going to put this whole thing together and go see how this looks.
Well, if they took it out of that set, then they would only be like a 1-in-1 instead of a 3-in-1.
Yeah, I mean they had to throw it in there because they wanted to include stuff for the 3-in-1 portion of it.
Is it just me or does Matt sound muffled?
It does a little bit, yeah.
Muffled?
I thought it was just me, but no, at my end, but no.
Might get in there.
Maybe Matt's actually streaming from the Thunderbox. We don't know. We shouldn't judge.
I could be.
You know,
I'm not
he
gonna
does
reveal
typically
that.
have his poopery handy.
I'm not afraid to say that I've streamed from the Thunderbox before.
Mail, we don't need to know that, dude. We don't. All right, here we go. Look at that. That's actually, I like it in that
That's
square
cool.
assembly like that. It feels a little bit bigger and imposing this way.
That's awesome.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. So last night I was on Rebrickable and I happened to look up this model. And I know folks are aware that people have been doing like the 3-in-1, buying 3 of these and building like this huge model. There's also a 2-in-1 Rebrickable that I was checking out. And to be honest, I'm kind of interested
Welcome
in that.
to the
now.
black
I may
hole,
get
Matt.
a second. What's that?
Yeah.
I
Welcome
may
to
go ahead and
to
get
the
a second
rabbit hole.
castle so I can do this.
It's a slippery slope.
It is.
Slippery slope.
I mean that's
man.
where the exercise pole set came from, was Rebrickable.
That's special.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. All right. Trying to keep the theme going. Yeah. Since Dave left.
Oh, yeah.
And, depending on what I end up doing today, maybe I'll get a second one of these. I don't know. The store manager did tell me they still have some. Tried to hint at something to me. Okay, hey.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I have a comically loud keyboard. Sorry.
Say again, Taz?
Is it my pet?
I said I have a comically loud keyboard, so I do apologise.
Oh, no
Tapping
worries.
away.
No worries. I know, right, Alex? It's actually really cool. I'm pretty happy with this. Summer vacation.
Hey, Rob, Taz does.
Yeah, I do, Rob, yes. It's now getting as expensive as Lego. Well, actually now, no, other way around. Lego's now getting as expensive as my other hobby. But I haven't got the blue BMW bike, the Lego one yet. I was asked that on another stream. Yeah, I think I was asked that on the Air Repair if I was getting that set, and it's not at the top of my list at the moment though. It's a cool looking set. I like it.
I love this. The instruction book feels old school.
Yeah, it does. That's really cool.
Right.
And wasn't it Nicole, aka Lady McBrick, that said that set went out and cost by 50 euros?
I think so. Yeah.
Take all the money, Lego. Take all the money. Greg, you're saying Cassim when you're saying anything else today.
I'm actually trying to build today. I'll fail probably somewhere, but
Now, Greg, you know that if I was hosting a stream and you were on my stream building your set, you know I wouldn't give you grief like that. It's because we are mates, Greg. It's just so you know. All right.
No,
That is by far the biggest crock of shit I have heard all day.
I had to agree with Josh here. I don't believe that one bit.
When you're feeling a crock ready to cook it, that's pretty bad.
Paz would be the first one to say, "Gee, Greg, you going to finish that set today? I'm going to finish my lighthouse before you finish that."
Slam.
One from
Not
Bluebricks
a, not a snap. That was a slam.
Where were the gifs of people reacting to a burn when you need it? That's a good sound effect, though.
Hey, is Mrs. Staz still at the store? You may want to tell her to pick up some extra aloe vera for that burn.
An extra box of Kleenex tissues, yeah.
wow.
A little piece of my heart died just now, Josh, just so you know. Just
Oh,
so
wait,
you know.
I thought the extra box of tissues was for the magazine.
Now, Matt, you know that because you've invited me on as a panel guest, you know I wouldn't resort to that level of immature behaviour. It's because we are mates, Matt, just so you know. Okay.
Didn't I say something about the biggest crock of shit I ever heard? Just like
Cass,
10
weren't you
seconds
just
ago.
like insulting me like 30 seconds ago?
Well, that point is hard to argue.
There you go. Anybody?
I've got a box of tissues by my lamp if anyone needs it.
Apparently, we're all bringing the stuff today.
You know, I'll just go get my box of tissues as a prop.
Yeah, I think it's been a long week, but it's been fun. Just getting to hang out. I did catch your stream through the week, Matt. As you know, I was in the chat. I was at home, but I wasn't able to join in at the time. But I was happy to support from the chat, listening to the music in the background while I was actually doing some other stuff as well. That was awesome.
That's great. I'm really digging
Like
this
film
whole,
noir music.
stuff here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anytime I'm going to do the castle stuff, we're going to do this kind of music going forward.
Awesome.
did is little Tazzy feeling better?
Yeah, he's fine. And then the other little Tazzy, she actually became sick for a couple of days. She's pretty much back to normal now. So it's going around a bit at the moment, the old winter colds for us, or winter flu. They have obviously had the relevant rat tests to make sure that it wasn't coronavirus and all that sort of stuff. So, and yeah, so they're both okay. They both were back at school on Friday, and they've got their last week, and then it's school holidays for about 2 weeks, I think. So yeah, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, they're both feeling much better, which is
Well,
good.
that's good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I know my kids in my area
James
up
is
here in
James has labeled us the Thunderbox game.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Alex, I take it you have to head up to take care of your chores and work on all that stuff. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hopefully see you back again sometime soon. Have a good one.
There you go.
Oh, and Alex, if you hadn't been around for the shenanigans with Taz and I in the panel as well, we're sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alex is a new follow to the channel here. He popped in on Thursday and said hello and really enjoyed it. And I'm glad he came back in again today. And hopefully we'll see him back again.
Hopefully we haven't scared. Yeah, it's all good, Alex. So, hopefully we haven't scared you away from Matt's channel. If we have, we do apologize. Please don't go.
I'm going to use
I hear
the
you.
label.
I hear you on that one.
Well, I mean,
I'm going to use the label maker now.
we were just kind of hanging out backstage after the hour of power, and then I got a message from Greg saying, "Please come save the show." So I was like, "Taz, we got to go over to Matt's."
I don't believe that Greg would say that unless he's talking about himself.
Yeah, he's talking about me.
He's like bringing things down so badly. He needs help to come in and take him out.
Well, like I said, the bar of standard has been lowered now that Lumberjack and I are here. I mean, geez.
Well, they can't all be winners.
Sometimes you do have to scrape the bottom of the barrel. That's where Lumberjack and I step in.
Thanks, Alex. Have a good one.
Yeah, good to see you, Alex. Take care, mate.
Take care.
See you, Alex.
The only I did not have this set when I was young. I didn't get in the castle.
I don't
I really,
remember
really
that
wanted this, but
specific
there's-
set.
There's
I
so
think
much
that
left
just
here.
seems to be like a tribute, an
It's
homage to
close
the.
to it. It's not the original. It's not
See,
a
that's
reprint,
what
but
I
it's
was
close to
thinking
it.
because I had almost all the Forest Men.
I just thought it was so cool they actually came out with this.
Yeah.
I think there is, from what I understand and watch and getting into some of the the Facebook groups and all that do castle stuff for Lego, there has been like a cult following of the Forestman stuff. So I think when this came out, people were like, "Oh, that is so freaking cool!"
Now, how many
It
did
is
you get?
cool.
Just the one set, Matt, or did you get multiple?
Just the one last weekend. But since I'm going back to the store as soon as we get off today, before I go swimming for the day, because of Pick-a-Brick that I was told he has in stock, I may or may not maybe get another one, depending on what I do.
They've moved on to the double VIP points.
The store manager told me he's got some still in stock.
I had all but I think one of the Wolfpack Renegade sets.
Oh, I forgot about the Wolfpack ones.
From 1992.
I have the Wolfpack sets.
Eric's all like, yeah, I just got all this in a box somewhere. I'm good.
Well, he's got a box of cypress trees that are worth about $300.
Eric has the 78 Yellow Castle.
Yeah, but it's all busted up
And he sent off money to the fictional Susan Williams to get the cypress trees via mail order in the 80s.
Yeah, I turned the Yellow Castle into a skyscraper.
I mean, I get the nostalgia for the Yellow Castle. It's cool and all for what it was, but I would definitely want more of the 80s stuff that was out there.
The Grey Castle era is better than the Yellow Castle era.
Yeah. That's why I'm so happy about the 90th anniversary one, because it feels right for that era. Hey, Greg, chatting you up there from James.
Oh, cool.
Love how he always talks to you directly, and he kind of talks in mystery. Like, hey, Greg, I did this. Do you want to check it out?
He's been looking for a lot of different parts and stuff that he's. James has got a. Well, Eric has the set collection. James has got a lot of unique parts. Like, he's showing me a lot of different things, like a lot of different.
Yeah, no, he was on the stream with us a week or two ago, showing us stuff he has all around.
Oh
He's
yeah,
got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. All right, now I'm trying to figure out these interior wall colors.
He was saying we can't pick on Greg for not having his stuff sorted because James is like, yeah, I got so much more I still have to sort out.
Yeah, mine's a flaming mess at the moment.
Oh, so is mine. Mine's, absolute mess at the moment. But anyway, we'll get there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it could go.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a mess over on my side here, too. I haven't taken care of it in a while.
Taz, I just noticed you're not wearing your self-promotional jumper. You're wearing a different
my
jumper.
hoodie. My hoodie. Well, now that I've got the heater going, and I've actually had to turn the heater off for a little bit because it was actually getting a little bit too warm. I haven't had to use my hoodie at the moment that Mrs. Taz was able to find for me. But there's been a few mornings where I've needed to wear it. It's been very, very cold. So sometimes, like when I first come into the Lego room, it is freezing. So I'll put the heater on and let the room warm up for a bit, and then I'll come back in a bit later. But prior to Mrs. Taz finding the little heater, that she got on a really good special at one of the stores recently. The audio would be on all the time. It's it's still cool. The kids love it.
Because he's seen the stuff I have Lego stored in.
I've got the 3-in-1. I've got that castle set, like the 3-in-1. I haven't built it yet. I don't have room to display it. It's one of those situations at the moment. If I build it, where is it going to go? So unfortunately, at the moment, it is backlogged for a little bit, which I don't always like that option. But it's for now. That's what has to happen for a little while.
No, I think we all kind of understand that. I mean, I had this sitting around for months until I finally got that space cleared up that I did in the last week or so. So I think kind of start doing this.
I'm totally. If I was, and to be honest, if I was actually going to build the set, I would go for the tower option only because for me it sort of screams like a. I would near, you know what? I would near replace my lighthouse for that tower, just to sort of, just to give like it'd be a bit of a nod to my layout to say that well, for a time there was a medieval, you know, era to my layout, and the rest of it has evolved, but
Mhm.
the tower would remain as like a tourist attraction or something like that. So I could kind of do that, and that's I have been now that everybody, a lot of people have been building this set, and I keep seeing the alternative build. I like the main build, but the little build of the big tower, I could near do something with that in my layout. So I'm getting tempted to actually do that.
Yeah,
Something like this.
This sounds a cool alternative to it for sure.
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
I'll say this. I'll say this because we're mates. I have plenty of room to display that. If you want to,
for a fee, Lumberjack. For a fee.
I also have room for Moss Isley. Just saying.
For a fee. Hey, you pay the right price plus the shipping, we'll sort something out. I'll be able to buy the roller coaster set.
Josh, do you have room for my extra curve track?
Yes. I always have room for train track.
Trains.
Trains.
I'm working on trying to mills up the switch track. But I've ran out of my red brown pieces I need and some dark tan. So
What size do you need, Josh?
You had to ask.
What you got over there, Taz? I just looked over.
I just quietly said to myself, I wonder how long it'll take Matt to say. You jumped on that pretty quick, Matt. You were quick.
Well, I looked up and like, oh.
I saw. I just didn't say anything.
Hold on.
It's getting there. I've had to do a little bit of restructuring, as you can see. I was going to go for the big third. I wanted to have a third window. For me, this will be the port side view. For you guys, it'll be the reverse. But for me, this side is the port side. I did previously have a round windows look here, but I've had to add a second indoor thunderbox. So to have an indoor thunderbox or a second indoor thunderbox, if I had it next to the other indoor thunderbox, I was going to have less room for the kitchen, and I wanted to get a little bit more of a spread out kitchen. So I'm going to give it a try by putting a thunderbox on the opposite side. Now, if that works, all good and well, great. If I end up, when I get to working on the interior for the kitchen, if there's sort of too much room, like if the kitchen is just oversized or exaggerated, if it's an unnecessary size for the kitchen for this thing, then I'll relocate the other indoor thunderbox to the other side and put the window back in here. So I'm just sort of having to just experiment a little bit with available real estate for the interior. So I always dread interiors. That's why it's been, it's why it's been
Slow going.
However, I managed to get the pilot house sort of happening the way that I wanted it to. So there's no interior for the pilot house at the moment, but I wanted to. I was able to use the rounded windows. Now that's from one of the. That was from one of the Lego Friends sets from, I want to say 2020 or 2021.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember. I think possibly 2021.
Andrea's house, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, Andrea's house. I think that's, and I wanted to use that as the, well, at least one of those windows as the windows for the pilot house. So I think it's actually worked out all right. I think it doesn't look too bad. So now that I've done the noodle shop mock, that little video will be up on my channel soon.
Sweet.
Can't wait for that upload.
Cool, thank you. Now I can get back to trying to finish the floating restaurant. So there you go. It's happening. It's happening. I'm finally getting back to it.
Very excited for that myself. Look forward to it.
Oh, cool.
I'm always excited for everyone's uploads.
Seems like
Anyone ever noticed that the key phrase in all of Taz's mocks are trying to finish?
Well, hey, I finished the noodle shop. That's done now.
Yeah, this is true. That little challenge you issued to yourself, you did finish it.
Then that video will be actually live in approximately, I want to say, 9 hours time on my channel. So hey, I even did a little video to accompany my little mock. So I'm
Cheers,
feeling
Taz. Cheers, buddy.
I'm feeling accomplished, and you're raining on my parade.
Some
Here
people
it
appreciate
is.
it.
It's finished. There you go, Matt. An exclusive. It's finished. And what does Lumberjack do? He rains on my parade.
Now,
Well,
Taz, if I had you on my, I would compliment you and say it looks
Well,
fantastic.
thank you, Matt. That's because we are mates, Matt. See, that's how we roll. So there.
And I'll never rain on your parade, Taz, because we're mates.
Thanks, Mayo.
No, that did come out. That did come out really good, though. What you did.
Thank you.
Just from those parts, it came out really, really good.
Yeah, and that was the challenge. Like I bought 2 sets, and I think some people in the chat when I was streaming last time doing this, they were like, "Well, how come you're not using all the parts?" It's like, well, I never said that I was going to use all the parts. I was going to see if I could maybe try to, but rather than do that, I simply settled for the fact that I got two of the sets, which I was going to do anyway, just to give myself a few extra of the flesh, or those, what are they calling it, the skin or flesh tone coloured bricks. I could easily remove the olive green bricks from the other build, but from the ground floor. But I'm not phased. I'm sort of. I've been into some smaller restaurants where that they're showing their age, and one wall will be painted a particular color, the other wall will be painted another color. So for me, it's like, hey, it adds a little bit of
realism.
Yeah, I agree.
A little bit, yeah, just that little bit of sort of, it's an old building. It's been around for a while. It's not brand new and flash, and that it's showing its age a little bit. So I thought, well, why not sort of show that in the interior? And again, this was just using the parts from both sets. So, and as I did stipulate, the drinks machine and the sign are exactly as they are from the actual set. I didn't mock them out, and I'm not going to claim that I did. I've even put that disclaimer on my video saying that the drinks machine and the sign are exactly from the set. So, but the rest of it, I just wanted to have a go at seeing what I could do. I didn't necessarily. Now, I saw some of the other alternative builds with those 2 sets on Rebrickable. I love those builds, but my aim was to not follow in the footsteps of the creators who made those alternative builds. I wanted to do just a small build, but have a little rooftop dining area. I've been to a few restaurants, even when I was overseas, that had rooftop dining, and it was great. Like, even if it was, on a 2nd or 3rd level of the building, or even if it was just a single level building with the rooftop dining space, it was nice. When the weather was good, it was really nice. So, you got to have a look at the city as people were walking past. It just added that little bit of life to what you were doing. You could sit back and literally watch the world go past. So it was, yeah. So I wanted to sort of bring that into this little build, and I think I did all right with that. And that's
nope, I completely agree.
Yeah.
With how you're thinking about it. I think you brought that out really well. I think you did.
Thank you. Thanks.
We do have another guest in regards to a previous conversation.
Oh, Papa Brickman. There's Papa Brickman. So Papa Brickman's over in Lumberjack's rail yard at the moment. So doing his very best at supervising and not physically working much at all.
not reading any magazines, you notice.
Oh.
And not reading magazines just for the articles.
So Taz,
Yes, sir.
are you and Josh coming to Brickworld Chicago next year? Greg is. So I mean,
Ooh,
I was waiting for that to come up.
That could be interesting if we did.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, that actually would be kind of fun.
and Greg's gonna be there for sure. So
Yeah, Greg is getting his ass dragged there no matter what he does. I will fucking, excuse my language, drive the
You get him, Matt. You sort him out. You go get him.
wow.
There you go. That's the one time I'm cursing on my stream.
Whoa.
Yeah, let me get the.
I don't
Swear
want
jar,
anyone,
Swear jar.
I don't want anyone else
real.
to say that we're the troublemakers anymore.
whoa,
So if you could put me on full screen, please.
expletive.
Now, Greg, you know that if you
on,
were
man.
doing a live stream, Greg, you know I wouldn't swear on your stream. Just out of respect, mate. Out of respect.
I love how I rendered him completely silent.
Swear
See,
jar, mate.
Greg, that's why we're pals, because I wouldn't drag you if you didn't want to go.
Oh,
It
Greg's
was so
gonna keep going. He's gonna be like,
So for the remainder of this live stream, I'm going to try and build the builds from this Building Better Thinking set 10401.
Unlike Matt, I understand that no means no.
This is cracking me up. I haven't said word one. I'm trying to be very careful on my potential for swearing.
Well, apparently it's
Waiting
okay
for
to
that,
swear,
I'm
Matt.
waiting for that copyright strike or whatever, that flag for cursing on stream.
You've been a bad boy, Matt. You've been a very naughty boy.
See, I was pretty
Naughty.
passionate about you coming, but Matt apparently is more passionate.
Well, I mean, FOMO's a thing.
Yeah.
Literally, everybody's like, "Oh, Brickworld's so amazing! Look at all the people I met." No, I'm not making fun of you, Eric, but like all these other people too, and like Instagram and all these other things, streams. And
Haven't you seen the internet explode about Chicago? I mean, isn't it nuts? Like,
yeah,
You know,
like
this is the
everywhere.
one time that I will allow that Greg meme to be posted in the comment channel.
Is anyone else getting really annoyed when instructions come in the box and they've got that annoying fold in it?
Nope.
Yep.
And also, and to add insult to injury, at the back of these instructions, there's some tears in them.
yeah.
Terrible packing of things.
I think that happened with my daily bugle instructions.
You know what? I'll take tears in my instructions as opposed to pieces breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So when I was rebuilding my supermarket mock this week, I think I had 3 reddish brown pieces break on me.
But did they break on through to the other side?
Oh my God! This might be something that Eric would find interesting. In the instructions for the Building Better Thinking, there are some images, and if you look really closely, they're vintage Lego.
why do they have my family pictures in there?
Ironically, he still has those pajamas.
If you look really closely, but the camera isn't all that good on this.
Well,
And there's a whole. I think I've got that police van in the lower center right there. I thought I saw the big. I think I see the Victory Lap Raceway and the 1983 police station. Yeah, that's cool. I never noticed that in the instructions before, and also I'm really jealous of this kid who got the launch and load seaport as I think that's a Christmas. Yeah, that's a Christmas present in 1991. That makes me jealous.
Present for
of
me
that
too
kid.
at the time. That was a
Yeah.
great Christmas gift.
I wish I was that kid getting the launch and load seaport for Christmas of 1991.
I have that one.
Of course you do, Eric.
Wow, look at this, Matt. An exclusive for your stream. The
Underbox?
it's a first in a little while, but I'm actually starting work again on the floating restaurant.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm starting to work on the indoor thunderbox. Finally getting back to it, mate. Finally.
There you go.
It's
There you go.
taken a little while, but we're finally there.
I think I'm building the rainbow right now.
Don't know what
Oh,
you're building.
and this is for James.
What have I done to deserve this?
He's awfully quiet now since I called him out.
So I'm only building stuff in this set from the instructions, but who knows? I might pull all this stuff apart and make a mock next week. Challenge myself to just make a mock from these pieces. But there's the rainbow, very simple build.
Okay.
I think poor old Greg's still speechless that Matt said a naughty adult word.
I think I caught him completely off base on that one. He's
Oh,
like, damn.
no, if you
Maybe
There was nothing.
maybe someone had a too few many mimosas when they woke up.
No, I don't drink.
That was just
What was that?
passion.
Eric has gotten me so excited for it. You know, I'm trying to impulse that or get that onto Greg too. He's like,
Maybe he had to wash his ears out with soap because
I
he's
think
never
so.
heard English. And
No,
that's
I
only
think-
because he can't wash Matt's mouth out with soap for using a potty mouth.
No, I've been on mute because I've been trying to find pieces and I'm trying to not interrupt certain conversations that have been happening. So,
So how's the progress going, Greg?
God forbid someone make Lego noise on a Lego stream.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll be that person and I'll make the Lego noises then.
while people are trying to have a conversation, I was trying to be somewhat polite. I wasn't trying to be nice.
Have you not streamed with us before?
You know, I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, Josh.
But you keep hanging out with Matt.
He's an evil influence.
Wait, what? What was that?
What was that?
Evil influence.
I'm sorry. Was that insulting me? Goodbye.
What? Wow.
I don't need you. I've got my own show every 2 weeks.
And I've got my own show every 12 hours before Matt goes live.
Yeah, but you didn't insult me there, Mayo.
No, because I would never insult you, Matt, because we're mates.
No one likes to kiss ass, Mayo.
And the hippies don't like you cutting down trees in their forest.
Well, they shouldn't have planted so many. They're in my way.
For one tree cut, a new tree is planted.
Hey, Rob, how did you know that my mom? I have the actually true. Matt has heard me backstage, and when we've had other discussions going, I will go to town on swearing. I'm impressed.
I'm in
It's
Quest
funny
2.
because of his yowzers and all that other stuff he says. Like, dude, what are you, like 13 years old?
Yowza.
Zoink.
Bazinga.
Like, who the hell says yowzers?
who the hell says Bazinga?
See, that's actually in the lexicon now because of Big
I've
Bang
been,
Theory.
I've been trying.
Yeah.
I've been bringing back Dad Gum as my new favorite.
Dang
swear word.
gum.
I forgot about that one.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I only know one other person in the world who says Dan Gum, and it's Sean. It's Sean Pollock on ESPN's coverage of College Game Day.
And I'm very close to bringing back G Willikers.
That one I know.
What about Feldercarb?
Don't know that one.
Is that a South Park reference?
No, it's from Battlestar Galactica. Frack. Feldercarb.
Oh, right. Yeah.
My favorite scene where they said Bazinga was when Sheldon and Leonard was chasing Sheldon in the ball pit. Sheldon kept on sticking his head up and eluding Leonard, saying Bazinga.
Yeah, I had a good laugh at that one, as many others.
Oh, no. Matt.
I never had a desire. When it first started airing, I never had a desire to watch it. But
Funny thing is, and it usually happens with me, I don't catch new shows like the first year or two. I whatever reason, I'm stupid like that. But I started watching like season 3, and then I had to catch up old stuff too. But then when they started getting to like season 6, 7, 8, you know, as the women became more of a central factor to it, but it kind of lost some of the thing, you know, what had me into it originally.
Yeah, I think
poor guys.
I know it's character development, and I know that Raj couldn't ongoing not talking to girls without drinking for the whole series, but I think the series got worse when Raj could start talking to girls without drinking.
For me, I never watched the show, but I was in GameStop one day when they still sold video games. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like when MTV, when MTV showed music videos.
Yep.
But they had one of the episodes on the TV in GameStop, and it was the scene that I saw specifically was the cop standing in the apartment because Sheldon called the cop because someone hacked his World of Warcraft account.
Oh yes,
I had recently been hacked on Warcraft as well because my brother calls me at work and says you're in the game, and I'm like, well, obviously I'm not. I'm at work. He said, well, I'm letting you know. I was like, well, get a hold of a GM and tell them that the account's been hacked so they can freeze it before anything else happens. But I just listened to identified so much with that scene that I went back and watched it and thought, why didn't I start watching this sooner?
And didn't they drive to someone in Carlsbad near where Legoland, California is to go and beat up the guy who hacked them? Yeah. And so then at the end of the episode they enlisted the help of Penny to come along and shape up everything. So she ended up punching the nerd who hacked Sheldon.
Penny. You know what's an underrated show? Flight Attendant on HBO. I don't have HBO, so I can't comment.
I don't have HBO either, but I get some of the HBO TV shows through my Foxtel subscription, which is the premier cable TV network in Australia.
of season 3. Yeah, I mean, I was watching repeats and all that stuff like crazy in syndication for a while. That's kind of because when I got into it. And then, yeah, it hit season 6, and then especially 7, I think, is when it really just it kind of tailed off for me.
Yeah.
I mean, like we're talking about, like, I get the whole character development and starting to get relationships, but I saw myself and some of my friends in those guys, right? And then having the cute girl you had a crush on kind of situation. When it started changing, like, I didn't feel that same connection anymore to it.
Yeah, because season 7 was when Leonard went away to the Arctic, and when he came home, Sheldon thought that Penny was cheating on Leonard because in her apartment there were Chinese food containers in the trash can.
Chinese food. Ooh, that sounds good right now. Damn.
I'm gonna try find another green 2x8 plate so I can have duplicates of the rainbows. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows.
So, how you doing there, Greg?
I'm building.
and not using naughty words, Greg.
Yes, I thought we were mates there, buddy.
I'm kind of like how this is going on.
Working on those reservations to Chicago.
What's that?
Said he's busy working on those reservations to Chicago.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two identical rainbows off of these 2x8 plates and stick them on a 2x10 or a 2x12. It might be.
So, what's going to be the first thing that we do when we get to Chicago? With Greg and
Wash
Toe.
mats out with soap.
Well, first I have to actually get to Chicago. That would be a first step. After playing it, I can go figure out on going or not. So that would be like the first set of steps.
Well, apparently Matt's already determined that, Greg. He told us all.
Yeah, I don't know why we were talking about that. That's already a given.
There's some rage going on there. I'm pretty sure that, you know.
There was rage going on.
Oh, there was some rage. Matt was ready to come get you. Like,
oh well, no, wait. Let's define who had any quote rage. He didn't have rage. He was provided his excitement at trying to bring the band together, like in Blues Brothers. Hey, we're trying to bring the band back together.
Let's get the band back together.
That's how I interpret it.
You're on a mission from God, eh? There you go.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure divine intervention is going to be in play.
Night. We got half a tank of gas, full pack. We got full tank of gas, half pack of cigarettes. It's dark outside, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
So, I'm really not sure what this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a
Greg, apparently Greg has the
What? What?
James.
Oh, man. Oh, hold on.
That part sounds dangerous. Like, I mean, proper dangerous.
You may want to go check
that part sounds like someone needs to go to the Thunderbox.
I'm not sure what
you
this
have
is
a Thunderbox
supposed to be.
available in your
It's a remote control car.
Yeah, but this doesn't look like a remote like this is a really funky looking car.
No. Okay, you completely unfarted on that one.
Yes.
This is a really funky looking car. If anyone knows if this is what a potential basis is, I'd love to know. But what I like better is this monoplane, which reminds me of one of the planes from the 1993 set Aerial Acrobats. It's got those 1x1 printed blue round tiles with the patriotic white star right there.
Oh, I remember that set.
And we got the unicorn that has the wings and Unikitty's tail and the pearl gold horn. And last, and I think it is best because you get enough pieces to build 2 of these, is the rainbow. So you are gonna buy me a rainbow.
What?
Why are there so many?
How? And I think the best piece in this set is the printed 2x4 white tile that has the 60 years on it.
Nice.
I think I've got 8 of these now. It's ridiculous.
See, there we go. Like, Matt, just for a moment.
Yeah.
If I can just a tangent just for a moment.
Oh,
What is your favorite? What is your favorite Prince song?
Prince song?
Yeah.
Good question.
Manic
I will
Monday.
say on my Spotify playlist, if I have the 80s going, 1999 comes on, and
Yes.
Yeah.
Purple Rain.
Oh, good call. Mine would be Karma Camille. No, sorry.
That's not
Yes.
Prince.
No, I was going to say
That's definitely
Karma
not
Chameleon
Prince.
is Biz Boy George.
Ultra cool.
Prince Day would be Purple Rain, but also his work on the soundtrack to the 1989 Batman movie.
What did he do in Batman?
He did most of the I don't know if he did all of it, but I know he was a large part of the soundtrack parts to the 1989 Batman movie.
Danny
Oh,
Elfman.
I didn't even know that.
soundtrack.
Yes, yeah, that was more of the was it more like the orchestral or like the scoring of it? But Prince did the Bat Dance song.
Yep.
Yeah, that was, and there was bits of the movie and that, like, you know, sound bites from the movie used in that. But yeah, I think Purple Rain by far is one of my favorites. 1999, I don't mind. It got flogged a lot here on Australian radio. Like, that song got, I think, overplayed a lot, so it sort of wore out.
I can see it probably was overplayed here too because of it was just an easy top 40 mainstream hit.
Yeah, but
What
it's still
about
Purple
Manic-
Rain by far is one of my favorites.
What about Manic Monday?
That was my Bangles.
Yeah,
No,
close,
no.
Eric. Close.
Prince wrote it though.
Prince wrote a lot of stuff that people don't realize.
Yeah.
Prince wrote Manic Monday. That was one of the biggest hits of all time for him.
It was. Yeah.
Yep. Just the
If anyone in
Manic
Australia,
Monday.
if anyone in Australia wants a caramel crown by the Arnott's Biscuit Company, you know where to find me.
If you were a Prince fan, you would know Manic Monday was written.
Yeah.
Wish it were Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day.
Well, actually, I do. Well, actually, Saturday is my fun day, but for Macro, Sunday is his fun day. And for Good Morning Brickworld, Sunday is their fun day.
I'm just enjoying the song for what it is, and because Susanna Hoffs was freaking cute as hell.
Yeah. Yes, agreed.
They sold that one. Holy moly.
Yep.
I don't think Prince could
You know
have
what?
sold that song as well as they did.
No.
You know what? I missed an opportunity. Instead of having Arnott's caramel crowns, I should have been eating a Chiquito that is chocolate with chunky bits.
And crunchy balls.
Oh yes, yes. crunchy balls.
Hey, it says it on the packaging. That is not me making that up. It says it on the packaging.
What would you like for a snack today? Crunchy balls. Oh yeah.
Just trying to see where it. There you go. Because we all need some crunchy balls.
Yeah, crunchy balls.
Yeah. Now, see, I can read out what their printing is on this in a normal voice, and no one's going to care, right? I can say chewy caramel fudge, crunchy balls, and loads of chocolate. Now, that's in my normal voice. If we get the narrator, chewy caramel fudge, crunchy balls, and loads of chocolate.
And I'll read out And I'll read out what it says on the caramel crowns. Delicious biscuit, gooey caramel, and Arnott's real chocolate made from the finest cocoa ingredients and natural milk products, carefully combined to create your perfect indulgence.
Yeah, it's not the same now.
No, there's no crunchy. There's no crunchy balls in there.
Crunchy balls. Oh.
See, Matt, when I read that out as the narrator, I was picturing, you know, how you would see, concerts of Tom Jones, and you would hear about ladies throwing their underwear up on stage. So here I am reading out the writing and the promotional stuff they were using on the chocolate bar. So I was imagining, maybe some ladies watching the stream, taking off their underwear, throwing it at the computer screen and saying, we want some of that chocolate. We want that chocolate too.
We want those crunchy balls.
Who can't refuse crunchy balls?
I was making that up. It says it on the packaging. It's right there. It says it, and it's like, okay. And some people are like, Taz, how come you haven't had that chocolate bar? And I'm going, it's the crunchy balls that have me just a tad concerned about what I'm getting myself into. So it's like, well, I'll keep it for comedy value, but, there it is. I'm not making it up. It is there in plain writing. There it is.
And you don't see any crunchy balls on packaging for Twix.
No, you don't. Twix is one of my favorite ones too. I'm a big fan of Twix.
Yeah. Miss Brooks agrees with Purple Rain there.
Yeah, I put it up.
A lot of people would say Purple Rain.
So Hallmark has had these things for a while called itty bitties, and they're just like little plush things. But last night when I went to the dollar store or Dollar General, the tag on it says $14.99, but it was actually $3. They only had 3 of the 15 that they released, apparently. But
that was a dollar store.
They done it like on the like vintage card back too, to make it look like the old action figure. They had the Jawa, they had Han Solo, and they had a Chewbacca.
Ooh. Han Solo.
Oh darn it.
Okay, well, if we're going to talk about Han Solo, because not many people from YouTube are here right now, I said I was told my Patreon supporters I'll give them exclusive rights to the end of the month, but here's the box for the UCS players.
Nice.
Because that's what I'll be building at 400 subscribers, and let me go get the Daily Bugle. Can't remember if it was Greg or Eric that bought that. I think it was Eric.
Greg bought it recently too.
Mandalorian.
Oh yeah. Oh, said they both bought it.
Bigger than the buff. They play at bet again.
My number 2 bugle.
He's a big boy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
And no, Josh, I wasn't talking about the big boy from the Union Pacific Railroad.
Didn't even think that. Wasn't even paying attention to hear what you said in the first place.
Ooh.
Not being a dick. I'm just being honest. I wasn't paying attention.
Ooh. Is that the whole ring?
That's it.
Way to flex now, Matt. Way to make me feel.
That's what
Lord.
she said. Is that the whole thing? Yes, that's it.
That's it.
That
So
is
how
cool.
long did it take you to build it?
I don't know, 40 minutes or
45
something.
minutes.
Okay.
And that's 'cause I was going a little slow too, enjoying the build. But yeah,
That's about the same time that Josh took to build his lighthouse.
No, I totally took less time than that.
4 minutes.
I get that Blue Bricks Lighthouse. It's got like 7,000 pieces.
Actually, with that being said, I am going to jump off here. Spend some time with Nikki before she has to go to work later this afternoon. So, Potty Mouth, thank you for having me on.
Well, I know you're not talking to me.
Yeah, the heck I'm not. The heck I'm not. You golly gosh darn better well believe I'm talking to you, mister.
Wow.
I know, right?
My pal Greg, always pleasure. Eric, good seeing you again, buddy. Taz, yeah. Hey, yo.
So yeah,
Everybody,
yeah, lumberjack, yeah. Bye, lumberjack.
Cheers, Lumberjack. Take care.
See you, buddy.
Oh, see, so Lego's teasing me on in my email too. Double VIP.
Yeah,
So go get some pick-a-brick.
money I don't have at the moment. Well, I'm saving my money to get the I had saved my money because I've since ordered it. The Lego City train station because it's got a thunderbox on rails. I mean,
I
that's
know, that's so funny.
like
I think that's so the Gandhi dancers can do their business on the railroad.
well, there you go.
It's just it's
Yeah,
funny
that's
they threw
it.
that in there.
As soon as I saw that set, I'm like, oh, I've got to get that just for the comedy value by itself. Having the thunderbox, it's like, yeah, it's worth it alone for that. But the bus in that set's cool too.
I assume it's going to go right into Task City too.
Perfectly, pretty much, yeah.
Look
At
all
least the
those
fighting.
figures.
Well, the thunderbox will. So.
The Dragon
You have,
has made
you have
a,
to have it on the
approach.
rail though, with like somebody like holding a roll of toilet paper with the door open.
Oh, and even better, Eric. Yes, I agree. I was building an old Hidden Side set just a few moments ago, and with that, one of the expressions on, what was the character's, whatever his name was from the show. There's his facial expression that would go perfect as whoever it is that's stuck in the thunderbox as it's as the door swings open and they're on the thunderbox.
There's all the figures. There's a lot of figs in there.
Yeah, that set has a lot of them. I sold all my Marvel ones off to a friend.
I'll be selling them eventually, and because I'll be offering free shipping to people in Australia. But if there's an international person that wants to buy some to soften the blow of the shipping, I'll throw in some goodies.
So, Greg, what's going on?
Hi.
Morning.
I'm cooling along. I think I'm happy with how the exterior looks, and I'm actually thinking I'm getting happier with the interior, well, at least wall-wise. So I think
Cool.
this is going to be like a doctor's office consultation type area
Mm-hmm.
here on the second floor. Because like that first floor is going to have like a patient exam type room and stuff, just for like an initial. It may have just one room as like a. I don't know, debating whether or not I have these as actual two patient type rooms,
Mm-hmm.
or if I have one just to do like a lab, because I don't have a lab really in here.
Right.
So I may have just
Yeah.
like an actual patient room and a lab. Because the X-ray, I'm gonna build like a little portable X-ray type unit and just kind of leave it in that other room. Kind of what I'm thinking. But full elevator set up so I can do the lighting later. I gotta just rig up a couple things up there, but getting closer to at least. But I like where the exterior is at. I like how I did this. Well, thank you, buddy.
So I forget what building is that anyway.
What's that?
Well, I forget what building is that.
This is gonna be my medical center.
Oh, okay, so that's a hospital type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of inspiration from KC, Small Brick City. Inspiration from
Very
that.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully at some point soon, a new building for Louisville in place.
Yeah. And actually then content too, because I gotta finish. I think I'm close to where I want it. I've got at least the lighting, the potential for lighting to be set up. I don't think I'm gonna light it right away. Just in case I change to more of it, but
You know, Greg, not that I'm telling you how to do your content, but you could kind of do what I did with the airport that's still technically in progress and do like updates and say, here's where I am so far with the shell and all that.
I could do that.
You could do that. Just do like a 5-minute video or something.
I could.
Will you? I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a whole other.
And you know how Matt plays the NFL on Fox theme as the intro? Well, there's an American football on this sticker sheet.
Good for you, Rob.
Hi, I'm Rob.
Discipline.
Hi, Rob.
You'll stop.
I'm
Oh, awesome.
Oh wow.
Glad to hear that, buddy.
Cool, man.
That's good timing too, because we're just about getting set to wrap up here. Very awesome. Lots of cool stuff here as the dragon falls off this perch.
Oh, a little bit about
Castle, the forest hideout, lots of good stuff. Medieval Realm is underway. Super exciting.
Yeah, I can briefly show off some of the interior details of this top floor before we head on out of here. If you can put me on full screen. So I worked on this today. Where are we? Let's twist this around. So the bottom right is the interview room where they also do their cavity and their frisk searches. I looked at the instructions for the Palace Cinema and I made these lounge chairs for the airline club lounges. And then on the left here, I've got franchises for Krispy Kreme, Starbucks, and Burger King. Like I said, I was going to do.
Now, Greg, I noticed when Mayo was showing the interview room where they do the cavity searches that the door was open and not a covered door.
Yeah, I don't understand what it is with you people, with your building inspectors and leaving wide open rooms like that. I just saying. I mean, if they were black tinted windows, different story.
See, Greg, my indoor Thunderboxes, they will have solid doors because the minifigs deserve some level of privacy.
Look, this is the upper level Thunderbox area, and the door is solid. Look, hey, I'll even take it out. Look, solid. No weird.
Yeah.
Like if they got to do urine tests and all that, like give them a little privacy,
Well, exactly.
Too,
Exactly.
That's what I'm going with. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I mean, to be fair, my airport Thunderbox is like broken. It's got a seal up over it and all that, so it's not going to be used
crime
anymore.
scene.
Well, I showed off my my airport Thunderbox 2 streams ago, but I can get out the bowl and the sink again. Actually, I can just show it right here.
Thunderbox. Awesome.
Actually, I put it down here pretty good. Let's wrap this up.
Alrighty, guys, it is getting on to 11 o'clock my time here, and I do want to head out for other events today. So let's do our usual thing. Our good buddy Taz.
Thank you, sir. Well, Matt, as always, mate, thank you for the invite. I really appreciate it. You can find me on Tasman Bricks on YouTube and also Instagram, and I try to do a bit of stuff on on Twitch.
I know.
Yes, it's been a very long day, and I'm tired as well. But Matt, as always, mate, thank you so much for the invite. Good to see you again, Greg, Mayo, and also Eric, and we also had Dave mapping the miles. Always good to see you as well, and everyone in the chat. Thanks for your support as well.
Always a pleasure, Taz. Good to see you, buddy. And like many others, I will be preparing a little tribute to you guys for Stud the Dud for next Friday.
Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Absolutely. How about you, Mayo?
I'll keep this short. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. We're at 356 subscribers right now. At 400 we'll build the Luke's Land Speeder. 450 we'll build the Daily Bugle. For all my different social media links, you can go to mayohosco.weebly.com.
Cool. Thank you, Mayo.
And I'll try and do a tribute for the 1 year anniversary of starting the Dud on my next live stream.
Thanks, Mayo.
Eric, thanks as always, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out, poking fun at Greg and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And how about that law guy?
You can find me at YouTube. I just dropped a couple of shorts. So
Greg, don't drop your shorts on the stream, buddy.
I'm not dropping shorts on the stream. No. We already had enough potty mouth earlier. We don't need that type of flag happening now. So then, I'm on YouTube at Law Lego. You can find me on Instagram at Greg.Bassett. Slowly starting to get some more stuff out there. And majority of the time, I'm hanging out with Matt. So,
I don't know why. It just kind of happens. It's just a thing. It's just a thing, this guy always hanging out over here.
I'm hanging out with that guy. That guy, Matt. The nice guy. Thanks, Matt.
Who's going to Brick World or else?
What about this guy?
Right.
Or that guy? Or that guy over there?
All right. Thanks to everybody for hanging out as always, and everybody in the chat. You guys are all awesome. Much appreciated. It's today, it's Saturday, so be back Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks all. Peace out.
Bye.
Yeah.